guys, welcome Enchanted Snappers to Tuesday's training. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. I know that I'm going a little earlier than normal. I normally start at 7 o'clock and I'm starting about 7:30, 7:40 today, but I have some things going on, so I have to do training a little bit early today. But I'll wait a few minutes, see if anybody pops on, and then we will get to talking about a follow-up system. Hi Kaylee, nice for you to pop on. I'm doing training a little early today. We're going to be doing follow-up systems. So I'll wait a few more minutes and then I'll get started. How's Malia doing? I know that Ethan's been asking about her. He's over there. Yes, yes, Minecraft. Mom's paperwork's falling. Alright, I'm going to get started, and then you guys can catch me on the replay. So if you watch replay, do hashtag replay, or if you're catching me live, do hashtag live. But we're going to talk about follow-up systems. Having a follow-up system in place is extremely important. Not only does it help you stay in touch with your clients, but it also allows you to keep track of what's been ordered and when they've last ordered. You need to know exactly what they order, so that way if something's being discontinued, you can let them know, or if it's on sale, you can just scroll back to that client and be like, oh, hey, this is on sale, just wanting to let you know, so that way it shows that you remember that client and you're looking out for them, so that way they can snag any deals, because everybody loves deals. There's a system that Sensi's uses that's called the 113 system, which I'm going to go over because we used to use a system called, it has two names. It's called Mava or Amy. But unfortunately, they told us at SFR this year that they're not going to be doing it anymore. So they're trying to find out new systems for us consultants to use. There's plenty of different apps that you can use to use as follow-up systems. I currently don't use any of the apps. I used to use Amy or Maven, however you want to call it. They have two names. But I just didn't really want to pay for that. Sorry, I'm reading a comment. I didn't want to pay for that fee to use their services. But, I mean, it's only $7. If you can afford the $7, that's fine. You can use it. But, again, they're not going to be in place anymore, sadly. So we can't use that awesome system. But the 113 system that Sensi has is a follow-up once a week, once a month, and then 3 months. So after a customer places an order, what are you doing? Mom's on the phone right now. Leave it alone. By regularly reaching out, you're building a stronger business and a more professional reputation. Follow up about their orders, but also be personal and ask them about their personal life. Show that you care and that you're concerned if, like, say someone lost someone in the family, or there's a birthday going on, or maybe they lost their favorite pet. When you're reaching out to your clients, make sure to do kind of research on them. If you just saw that they went on vacation, maybe when you reach out to them, be like, hey, I just saw you got back from vacation. I wanted to let you know that I saw your pictures. They looked like you guys had a lot of fun. And then somehow incorporate Sensi into your message when you're following up with them. Sorry, I kind of got a little tongue-tied and a little off, because happens when you have little ones. It just happens. But it's important you keep track of how you follow up, whether that's via phone, email, text, postcard, in-person, social media. There's different apps you can use to help you. Like I said earlier, you can use Excel spreadsheets, you can use handwritten paperwork. They have sheets on Workstation you can print out for following up with customers. They have a customer information sheet, which I'm going to go over in a minute, and that's normally used in what's called the binder system. The binder system is a really good follow-up system, which I will go over in a minute. But there's different Facebook groups, too, that have different types of follow-up systems. You can look on the Sensi Facebook groups that I've added to our group, and you can see on there about what we have that that are available. But if you need me to send you something, I can send you a follow-up sheet. But let's get over on talking about the binder system. So this is the binder system. It's a simple binder, and you can get this document off of Workstation or even on Pinterest. They have this available. It's called a customer information sheet. So basically what it is you get the person's name, their address, their phone number, email, and then it also has little spots where you can put in when you last contacted them, when they last ordered, what did they order, what did you send them in samples. So again, this is available on Workstation, but you can also find it on Pinterest. This is great information to have. I literally have a whole binder full of clients, and anytime they order from me or enter a raffle, I put it in here, make them a little sheet for themselves. Anytime that they order and it's on hand, I use one of the order forms that you can get in Workstation, and then those are all printable off Workstation. They're great to keep track of all your clients. These are a couple other documents and ways that I track things. So this is I'm going to show you a blank one, so I'm not showing you my client's information. But this one is one I got off a group, which is available on our group page. It's super hard to see. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it's called a customer mail out log. So it asks for their name, their date, if they've ordered, what they've ordered, what you sent them, whether it was a full catalog product sheet or just a showcase brochure, if you sent them scent circles, car bar, etc., what kind of samples you sent them. So it's kind of abbreviated, but at the top it tells you which one. So like if you sent a dish soap sample, you'd put dish soap, and then you'd say what fragrance. It's very important to keep track of what you send out and what fragrance you send out and what samples. It also has a couple different spots that you can write in. So over here, I kind of will write in, hey, I sent this person this on this date. I followed up with him on this date. And then I also, on the side over here, if I do send them like a scent circle, I write down what kind of scent circle, or if I send them a wax bar, I write down what kind of wax bar. So that way I know exactly what I sent them. So if they ever contact me and they're like, hey, I really like what you sent me, I want to order some, I know what it is I sent them. Because sometimes people throw things away and they forget what you sent them. I've had that happen so many times. There's also this is called a bulk sample log. It basically has the months, and then it has each different type of sample you can send someone, like dish soap, body products, join packets, laundry, etc. These, again, you can print off our team page, and I can also send you. They also are available pretty much everywhere online. But it's good to also keep track of how many samples you have and what samples you have, so that way it's easier if someone's like, hey, do you have a, let's see, squeeze the day wax sample, and you can look on your list and be like, oh, I do, or oh, I don't. So it's good to keep track of your samples as well as all of your client information. And the more detailed you are, the better it is for you. So this is mine. You can't really see it, but I'm going to do a fast little show of it. But I literally write every little tiny detail on there. And then at the back, I have what's called a customer follow-up for samples handout sheet, which again, it's available on our team page, and I can send it to you personally. You can find these on Workstation. You can find them all over the internet. But this basically is a sheet that says customer name, what you gave them as samples, when you gave it out to them. A lot of this is kind of repeat information, but it's better to have in several different places, so that way in case one of your documents goes missing, you have a backup. But also on this sheet, it asks if they're on your VIP page, your Facebook, on your customer send-outs, your texting, any parties. So this is a good one to fill out as well. And these are great systems to have. So I have in total, I have this system, that's one. I have that mailing system, that's two. I have the binder system with the big binders. And then I also have this system where now that everybody has to report if they use Facebook Pay or PayPal, I just got a little notebook, and I wrote down the date someone paid me, who it was, and what they paid me, and for how much, because come tax season, you're going to need to know this. They're going to hound you like crazy this year when it comes to reporting everything. You need to report everything when it comes to business expenses, which I had a couple people ask about that, and I'm going to do a whole training on when it comes to tax season and tax time. There's a great Facebook group that is, again, linked in our team page where you should go and join. I can't really send invites anymore. They don't accept invites. So a lot of the times you just got to copy and paste the link and send it to our team members or anyone interested. But that group has a lot of great information when it comes to tax time, and you need to save everything. All your receipts, and make sure you write down everything. Anything that you buy off Scentsy for your stock, you need to write down too. But that's another follow-up system. Have this in place so it helps you know who paid you already if you're doing pre-orders through Facebook or like PayPal, plus, you know, tax time. Another one I do too, so that way I keep track of like who I sent stuff to and when I did. I do a mailing list, which I'm trying to cover up my clients' names there. That way you can't see it. But I do a mailing list, and it basically just says who the person is, the last day to receive. So I do a mailing list for 3 months for my clients. So say my client Bethany orders in October. She's going to go for 3 months of getting Happy Mail. And once the 3 months are over with, I'm going to send her a little postcard saying, uh-oh, it's your last month of getting Happy Mail. Unless you place an order with me, you're not going to receive any more Happy Mail from me. So that way it gives them an incentive to, oh, hey, I haven't bought in a long time. If I still want to get all this cool stuff in the mail, I should probably make a small order or make an order because, you know, I need stuff anyways. But for the mailing list, I basically have, like I said, the person's name and the last day to receive. I also have little hyphens. So, trying to do this without showing their names. Can you see that? My ring light's really bad. So I have C equals Scentsy Club, TG equals thank you order and gifts. So that's what I would send someone as a thank you note and a gift. And then HM equals Happy Mail. So I would abbreviate next to their name what column they're in. So if I have any clubbers, I would put a C next to their name. Or if I had someone that just placed an order, I would put, I sent them a TG and a HM, which is a thank you order note, a gift, and Happy Mail. So they're added to this Happy Mail list for 3 months. And then again, if they don't order within that 3 months, I send them a little note at the end of the 3 months saying, hey, you know, unfortunately, you haven't ordered in a while. And if you'd like to receive Happy Mail, you need to make an order. So those are the systems I use. And the last one I use is I also have another little notebook. I know, crazy, huh? I do a lot of paper stuff. I do have an Excel sheet that's made up basically with the same thing. Who I sent somebody to, when they last ordered, what I sent them in detail. And that's basically all you really need to know. And then when you sent something to someone. So I have a couple, like I said, different systems that work for me. A lot of them are just paper or, like I said, the Excel. But this last little paper one is super simple. And it's basically just a little notebook that I got from the dollar store. And I put follow-ups at the top. And I put one column that says who. So that would be the person's name. The next column would be why. And that would be like, why do I need to follow up with them? Do I need to follow up with Terry because Terry wants Scooby-Doo? Or do I need to follow up with her because I sent her a pet sample and I want to know how she liked it? Like, you should be following up after you send out these Happy Mails. If you're not following up with your clients on how they liked their order, if they got their order, and if they liked their sample that you sent or that you sent them, or their Happy Mail, then you're going to fail. Because if you're not following up, you're not showing that you are connecting with that client and that you care. And it also helps you because that's a potential another sale for you. So the last column on the little notebook that I do is the who, why, and then the when. So when did I follow up with them? I want to know the last date so that way I know to set in my other binder 3 months from now when I need to talk to them again. After the 3 months, if I don't hear anything from them, they're off my list. I don't contact them for another 6 months. I go 6 months and then I go to another year. So those are my follow-up systems that I have in place. It's important to follow up. Why is it important to follow up? Well, consistent follow-up can increase your income by as much as 50%, guys. 50%, that's a lot. Regular reaching out, building your business can make your business stronger, and it can give you a lot more connections with your clients. So again, it's extremely important that you're following up. Again, I took notes, so give me a minute, I'm folding my notes. How's everybody's week going? I know that Scooby-Doo was crazy. Can you believe it sold out in 30 minutes? That's nuts. I'm super happy that we have a second chance coming for Scooby-Doo, so make sure you tell your clients, do not wait. I got all my orders in, but then I had 2 ladies that really wanted it and sadly didn't pay for it in time, and they lost it. So I was like, well, we have a second chance, so they're happy about that. But I told them, do not wait. But back to what we were talking about, why it's so important. 70% roughly are reorders from follow-ups. That's a lot in your business. We rely on following up, we rely on referrals, and we rely on sales. Oh, nice. Your son goes back to school? That's awesome. Mine doesn't go back to school till the 29th. So we have a couple more days, well, a couple weeks actually, but he's happy about going back to school. I'm happy he's going back to school because mommy needs a break. But let's get back to what we're talking about. So we talked about the 70% roughly. For most customers who purchase more than once, the most frequent timing of their second purchase is within 7 days. Within 7 days after their first purchase. When you don't follow up, it can make your clients not feel valued, plus you lose out on another potential sale. So it's a good thing to do is follow up, because I followed up with a lady here recently who ordered some dog stuff from me from our pet line, and sadly she got the wrong thing, and I never knew she got the wrong thing until I followed up with her, and I ended up getting her the correct thing that was supposed to be shipped to her. So it's good to follow up with your customers. Next Friday is his 10th birthday. Oh, well, happy early birthday to your son. That's amazing. It's crazy. Kids are growing up so fast. A squirrel, guys, I swear. When you follow up with your clients, what I normally do is I do it via text message, messenger, and when I do it messenger, I don't just type out a little thing. I'll voice record something, because someone likes it when it's personal when you send them a voice recording. It shows that you are reaching out and you care more. But I use that. I also send them a thank you card, a scent circle, candy, confetti, little extras, and 2 samples. That's it when it comes to sending them a thank you or a happy mail. I try to go cheap. I don't like to spend a lot of money because, you know, with this business, you don't want to spend more, you want to make more. So you need to make sure you're budgeting your sales and budgeting your budget for your business. Each client that orders from me gets put into the 3-month list like that we talked about earlier. So once that person orders after 3 months, if they don't order, I send out a little postcard, which I thought I had up here, but I don't. I send out a little postcard basically just explaining, hey, if you don't place an order, sadly, it's your last month to get free Happy Mail. So those are important to let your clients know, because then they start to realize, well, hey, if I didn't order, well, maybe I'm low on wax, or, you know, I like getting Happy Mail instead of bills all the time in the mail, and that's an incentive for them to make an order through you. Let's see. So I basically showed you all of my different ways that I use to follow up with clients. I can't show you the Excel, but if you want me to send you any of those documents, I can. A lot of these, like I said, are available on Workstation. You can find them on Pinterest. You can find them on the Facebook groups. You can find them in our group, but it's very important to follow up. If you need any more information on following up or how to do it, or you just don't know where to even make a system, I'm telling you guys, those systems that you can print off a Workstation are really going to be helpful for you. So they're super easy. You can print them at Staples. You can print them at home. Maybe see if a friend will let you borrow a printer and you can print there. But that's pretty much it for follow-ups. Have you used the Scratch and Stiffs that are really useful? Yes, I do use the Scratch and Sniff stickers. So they look like this. I print out a new one every season. So this one's the fall one. I get all of the new fall stickers, and I use these because 1, they're cheaper to mail and get in your clients' hands faster. 2, you can give them all of the fragrances, and all they have to do is really just rub them individually, because sometimes I've had people say that they pull them out and they smell all the same. Well, if you rub them pretty hard individually, you can actually smell the fragrance itself. So these have been super successful with me. They're cheap to buy even off Workstation. Again, you can print this little document off Pinterest, off, not Workstation, but the Facebook groups, or I can send you this document. But these have been a really success with me. And then anytime I have leftover stickers, what I do with these is I will put them on the back of mailers, or I will go to Walmart and buy I think it's $2.59, but it's called a magnet sheet. It's a really thin magnet sheet like this. And what you would do is you'd put the stickers all over the magnet sheet, and then you would cut the sticker out, and it would be a rub and smell sticker magnet. So these are super awesome. I recommend them. If you don't have them, get them. I know that they're kind of on back order on some things. I think the brochures just finally came back, so that's awesome. You want me to send you the fall and winter sheet? Is that what you want me to send you? So I'll wait for your comment. And then I think that concludes Tuesday's training with follow-ups. Again, I can help you one-on-one. Just let me know. But that's pretty much it for today. Okay, Jenny, yeah, I can send that to you. I will send it to you after we get off this live. So I hope that you guys have a good rest of your week. Make sure you're paying attention to Workstation. There's lots of training all the time that's posted that you can join. The web seminars are great. You do not have to show your face. They block out everybody. You can just join, listen in. Today's was really helpful. It actually was about follow-ups, which kind of goes with our training. But yeah, if you need help, just let me know. Thanks for tuning in, guys.